Have you ever wondered how some people seem to sail through life's storms while others crumble under the slightest pressure? There's a secret to this resilience, and it lies within the power of the mind. Much like the captain of a ship navigating through a storm, mental strength guides us through the tempests of life. Imagine your mind as a ship. The hull, robust and sturdy, represents your mental strength. It's what keeps you afloat amidst the crashing waves of adversity. Without it, we would sink into the depths of despair, lost and overwhelmed. But with it, we can brave the storm, steady and unyielding no matter how fierce the winds or high the waves. Now, this is where the concept of mind over matter comes into play. It's the belief that our minds possess the power to overcome physical circumstances. The storm, in this metaphor, represents the challenges we face in life. They may be fierce and formidable, but they are not insurmountable. Just as the captain uses their knowledge of the sea and their ship to navigate through the storm, we can use our mental strength to navigate through life's challenges. We can learn to control our reactions, manage our emotions, and adapt to changing circumstances. We can tap into our inner resources, harness our resilience, and steer our course even in the face of adversity. Mind over matter is not about denying the existence of problems or pretending they don't affect us. Rather, it's about recognizing that we have the power to choose our response to these problems. It's about understanding that our mental state can influence our physical reality. Indeed, the mind is a powerful tool. It can be our greatest ally or our worst enemy, depending on how we choose to use it. It can enable us to rise above our circumstances, to keep moving forward even when the odds are stacked against us. The mind, it turns out, has the power to shape our reality and determine our resilience. It's a force to be reckoned with, a force that can change the course of our lives if we only learn to harness it. Across the globe, remarkable individuals demonstrate this mental strength every day. They harness the power of the mind to overcome obstacles, defy expectations, and transform their lives. Let's journey together through 3 inspirational stories of mental strength. Our first story takes us to the world of athletics, where we meet Maria, a marathon runner. A car accident left Maria with a severe physical disability when she was just a teenager. Doctors told her she would never walk unaided again, let alone run. But Maria refused to accept that fate. She chose to see her disability as a challenge, not a limitation. Fueled by determination and resilience, she trained tirelessly, pushing her body and mind to the limits. After years of grueling training, Maria not only walked, she ran. Today, she is a celebrated marathon runner, inspiring others with her story of mental strength and resilience. Next, we turn to the bustling city streets, where we find our second hero, Jack, a single parent. Jack works 2 jobs to provide for his 3 children. Every day, he wakes before dawn and returns home long after the sun has set. Despite the exhaustion, despite the challenges, Jack's spirit never falters. He remains steadfast in his commitment to his family, proving that mental strength isn't about not having struggles. It's about not letting those struggles define you. Our final story brings us to the aftermath of a devastating natural disaster. Meet Aisha, a survivor who lost everything: her home, her possessions, her community. But instead of succumbing to despair, Aisha chose hope. She committed herself to rebuilding her life from the ground up. Brick by brick, she rebuilt her home. Day by day, she rebuilt her community. Aisha's journey is a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. These stories, while distinct, share a common thread: mental strength. Maria conquered a physical disability to become a marathon runner. Jack works tirelessly to provide for his family, never letting his struggles define him. Aisha rose from the ashes of a natural disaster, choosing hope over despair and rebuilding her life. Each of these individuals faced immense challenges, yet they refused to be defined by these obstacles. Instead, they harnessed their mental strength to overcome adversity, redefine their limits, and transform their lives. Their stories are a testament to the power of the mind and the resilience of the human spirit. But what exactly is happening in our brains when we tap into this mental strength? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of neuroscience to find out. You see, mental strength is not just about willpower. It's about the complex interplay of various brain regions with the prefrontal cortex playing the lead role. The prefrontal cortex, located at the front of your brain, is like the CEO of your mind. It's responsible for high-level functions like decision-making, problem-solving, and regulating our emotions. When we exercise mental strength, we're essentially giving a power boost to our prefrontal cortex. We're enabling it to keep our emotions in check, make rational decisions, and stay focused on our goals. But it's not just about the prefrontal cortex. It's also about a primitive part of our brain known as the amygdala, which triggers the fight-or-flight response. This response is essential for survival, but in modern life, it can often get in the way of our mental strength. If we're always in fight-or-flight mode, we're likely to make impulsive decisions or let our emotions run the show. But with mental strength, we can keep our amygdala in check, ensuring we respond to stress in a calm and rational manner. Then there's the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's incredible ability to rewire itself based on our thoughts and experiences. Positive thinking and visualization can actually change the physical structure of your brain. When we engage in these practices, we're creating new neural pathways, strengthening our mental resilience and fostering a mindset that can handle whatever life throws at us. So you see, mental strength isn't some mystical force. It's grounded in the intricate workings of our brain. It's about understanding how our brain operates and using that knowledge to our advantage. It's about training our brain to be our ally, not our enemy. Understanding the science behind mental strength allows us to harness it more effectively. And that, my friends, is the true power of the mind. So how can you cultivate your own mental strength? Imagine your mind as a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Just as you would train for a marathon or a weightlifting competition, you need to train your mind to withstand life's challenges and obstacles. One effective way to build mental muscle is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of focusing your attention on the present moment, accepting it without judgment. It's about being fully engaged in whatever you're doing, not letting your mind wander off into the past or future. This practice can help reduce stress, improve focus, and increase emotional resilience. Setting healthy boundaries is another crucial part of mental strength training. This means knowing your limits, saying no when you need to, and not allowing others to take advantage of you. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but it's essential for your mental health and self-respect. Embracing challenges is also key to building mental strength. Why? Because every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. Don't shy away from difficult situations or problems. Instead, see them as tests of your mental fortitude. Each time you overcome a challenge, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than you thought. Now, it's important to understand that building mental strength is not a quick fix. It's a process that requires consistency and patience, just as you wouldn't expect to see physical changes after one workout session. Don't expect instant results in your journey to mental strength. It's a gradual process, but each small step you take is a victory in itself. Remember, your mind is your most powerful tool. It has the ability to create, to imagine, to solve problems, and to overcome challenges. But like any tool, it needs to be sharpened and maintained. Remember, like any muscle, your mind needs regular exercise to grow stronger. Your mind is a powerful tool waiting to be unleashed. It's been a journey of discovery, hasn't it? We've delved into the immense power of the mind, explored stories of indomitable mental strength, and unraveled the fascinating science behind it all. We've learned that our minds are not just passive observers, but active participants shaping our reality. It's the power of mind over matter, the strength to overcome adversity not just physically, but mentally. It's in every one of us, waiting to be tapped into, ready to conquer any challenge thrown our way. We've also seen how mental strength can be cultivated, honed, and nurtured. It's a skill, a muscle, and like any other, it grows stronger with practice. Remember, your potential is not fixed. It's fluid, expansive, and boundless. It's not about who you are right now, but who you could become. It's time to unlock your potential and let your mind lead the way.